Welcome to Insurance Talk Texas, brought to you by Shell Insurance Agency, North Texas's #1 business and personal lines insurance agency for the past 100 years. Call us today at 972-423-4546 for a quote, or visit us at shellinsurance.com. That's SCHELL insurance.com. Now, here's your hosts. Picture this. You're sitting at your kitchen table in Texas, early January 2026, and you just opened 3 insurance bills. Car insurance? Up. Homeowners? Way up. Health insurance through the marketplace? More than doubled. This isn't a nightmare. This is reality for millions of Texans right now, and we're going to tell you exactly what's happening and how to fight back.
Oh my gosh, yes. People are looking at these bills thinking they did something wrong. But here's the truth. This is a perfect storm that hit Texas on January 1st. And if you don't understand it, you're going to feel completely helpless. But you're not. You've got options.
That's why we're here on Insurance Talk Texas. I'm breaking this down with my co-host because this is massive. 3 major insurance categories all spiking at once: auto, home, and health. Let me hit you with some numbers that'll make your jaw drop.
Okay, hit me.
Texas had the largest 5-year auto insurance increase in the entire country, 60.97% from 2020 to 2025. Homeowners insurance climbed 57% since 2015, and health insurance premiums for people with subsidies up 114% on average in 2026.
Wait, 114%? That's more than double.
Exactly. People paying $888 a year are now looking at $1,904. Some folks seeing monthly payments jump from $85 to $750. That's crushing Texas families. And you can get expert help navigating all of this by calling Shell Insurance at 972-423-4546.
So why is this happening? What changed so dramatically?
Great question. Each insurance type has different reasons, but they all hit Texas hard. Auto insurance? Modern cars are packed with sensors, cameras, fancy electronics. A minor fender bender that used to cost a few $100 now runs thousands because you're replacing radar systems and parking sensors.
Oh wow, I didn't even think about that.
Plus, Texas has crazy high speed limits, so accidents are more severe, and 14.5% of Texas drivers are uninsured, way above the national average. When uninsured drivers cause accidents, insured drivers' policies have to cover it, which drives everyone's rates up.
Okay, what about homeowners insurance? Has Texas weather really gotten that much worse?
Actually, yes. In 2025 alone, severe weather caused $42 billion in insured losses by September. Hurricane Beryl, Derecho, hailstorms absolutely pummeling North Texas. For some insurance companies, Texas storms were 40% of their total losses nationwide.
40%? That's insane.
And construction costs skyrocketed because of labor shortages and material inflation. Rebuilding a damaged home costs way more now than even a few years ago. Insurance companies gotta charge enough to actually rebuild your house at today's prices, not 2020 prices.
This is making sense, but health insurance is different, right? That's government policy.
Totally different. In 2021, the government created enhanced premium tax credits during the pandemic to help people afford coverage. Those were temporary but got extended a couple times. Congress didn't extend them again, so they expired December 31st, 2025.
And boom, massive premium increases.
Exactly. Plus, insurers were already raising rates because healthcare costs keep climbing, so you lose the subsidy and get hit with rate increases simultaneously. It's crushing budgets across Texas. But here's the good news. You've got way more control than you think.
Okay, let's talk solutions, because people need answers.
First step, shop around. Don't just accept whatever your current company charges at renewal. That's like going to a car dealership and paying sticker price without negotiating. The key is working with an independent insurance agency like Shell Insurance.
Why independent agencies specifically?
Because they can compare quotes from dozens of carriers all at once instead of you calling company after company yourself. Shell Insurance has been serving Texas for over 95 years and can access multiple financially strong carriers simultaneously. Every insurance company calculates rates differently, so Company A might be great for your auto but expensive for home, while Company B is the opposite.
So it's about finding the right combination for your situation.
Exactly. Second big strategy, bundling. When you put home and auto with the same company, you typically save 15 to 25% on both policies. But here's the key. Always compare the bundled price against separate policies from different carriers to make sure you're actually saving money.
Smart. What else can people do?
Maximize your discounts, safe driver discounts, multi-vehicle, good student if you've got kids in school, defensive driving courses, low mileage programs. Stack these up and you can save serious money. Also, look at your deductibles. If you can afford a higher deductible, your premiums drop significantly.
Okay, what about that uninsured motorist thing you mentioned? Should Texans be carrying that?
Absolutely. With 14.5% of drivers uninsured in Texas, this coverage is critical. If an uninsured driver hits you, their lack of insurance becomes your financial problem unless you've got uninsured motorist coverage protecting you. It's usually pretty affordable to add, and it's worth every penny. You can talk to the experts at Shell Insurance about adding this coverage by calling 972-423-4546.
What about health insurance? What should people do if they can't afford these new premiums?
Don't just drop coverage entirely. Explore bronze or catastrophic plans. They've got lower premiums but higher deductibles. If you're relatively healthy and don't use healthcare much, this could work. Also, check if you qualify for Medicaid and use the tools on healthcare.gov to compare all your options. Open enrollment runs through January 15th in most states, so you've still got time.
And Congress might still do something about those subsidies, right?
Possibly. There's talk of a House vote in January 2026 to restore the enhanced subsidies, but nothing's guaranteed. Don't wait on maybe. Get covered now with what's available, and if subsidies come back, great.
Okay, so we've covered shopping around, bundling, maximizing discounts. What's the biggest mistake people make?
Auto-renewing without reviewing their policies. People get their renewal notice, maybe grumble about the price, but just pay it. That's leaving money on the table. You should review your insurance annually and reshop every 2 to 3 years minimum, or whenever you get a big rate increase.
And this is where Shell Insurance can really help, right?
Exactly. They do comprehensive policy reviews where they look at your current coverage across all your insurance types, identify gaps, find opportunities to save, and give you clear pricing from multiple carriers. You can reach them at 972-423-4546 or visit shellinsurance.com. That's SCHELL insurance.com.
What about maintaining good credit? I've heard that affects insurance rates.
It does in Texas. Insurance companies use credit-based insurance scores, and better credit generally means lower premiums. Not saying you should obsess over your credit score just for insurance, but if you're working on your credit anyway, know that it'll help your insurance rates too.
Okay, give us the action plan. What should people do this week?
1. Gather your current insurance declarations pages for auto, home, and health if applicable. 2. Call Shell Insurance at 972-423-4546 for a free comprehensive review. 3. Compare what you're currently paying against what else is available. 4. Make informed decisions about coverage levels, deductibles, and which carriers offer the best combination of price and protection for your specific situation.
And don't wait, right? Because rates keep climbing.
Exactly. Every month you delay is another month you're potentially overpaying. Plus, for health insurance, open enrollment ends January 15th in most states, so time is running out there. The best time to shop was yesterday. The second best time is right now.
I love that. What about people who've been with the same insurance company for decades? Should they still shop around?
Yes, loyalty is great, but insurance companies don't always reward it with the best rates. In fact, sometimes long-term customers end up paying more than new customers because companies know loyal customers are less likely to shop around. An independent agency like Shell Insurance can show you whether your loyalty is saving you money or costing you money.
That's such a good point. And they've been doing this for how long?
Over 95 years, Shell Insurance has been helping Texans through every kind of insurance market challenge you can imagine. They know the Texas market inside and out. They understand the unique weather risks we face, the uninsured driver problem, all of it. You can visit them online at shellinsurance.com, that's SCHELL insurance.com, or give them a call at 972-423-4546.
Okay, last question. What gives you hope that people can actually get through this crisis without breaking the bank?
Honestly, the fact that there are so many levers you can pull. You can shop around and find carriers that price your specific risk profile better. You can bundle and stack discounts. You can adjust your deductibles. You can improve your credit. You can take defensive driving courses. And most importantly, you can work with professionals who do this every single day and know exactly where to find savings.
Because you don't have to figure this out alone.
Exactly. That's what Shell Insurance is there for. They've helped thousands of Texas families navigate rate increases, find better coverage, and save money. This isn't their first rodeo. They've been doing this since the 1920s. They know how to fight back against rate increases, and they're on your side.
All right, let's wrap this up with the key takeaways.
Here's the bottom line. 2026 brought a perfect storm of rate increases to Texas, but you don't have to be a victim of it. Shop around, bundle strategically, maximize discounts, adjust your coverage intelligently, and work with professionals who know the Texas market inside and out. Don't let insurance rate shock drain your wallet when you've got options. Call Shell Insurance at 972-423-4546 or visit shellinsurance.com. That's SCHELL insurance.com.
Take control of your insurance costs, Texas. This doesn't have to break your budget if you take action. Thanks for joining us on Insurance Talk Texas, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to visit our sponsor, Shell Insurance, for all of your business, homeowners, and auto insurance needs. Call them at 972-423-4546 for a quote, or visit their website at shellinsurance.com. That's SCHELL insurance.com. See you next time.